Hello, dear Capricorn. I am here today to bring you your love horoscope, or love tarot reading. I'm sorry, for, February 2016. Alright. So, Spirit, what are the messages you have for Capricorn for February 2016? And do keep in mind that this is a general reading and it may not apply to all the Capricorns, especially the people in the very end or the very beginning of the sign of Capricorn. You would have to get a personal reading to have it resonate more with you. I don't really do those right now because I don't really want to charge people for it, but at the same time, I don't have time to, just sit around and give out readings for free either. So I'm just not really doing them right now. Let's see. They are almost ready for you, Capricorn. Alright. Let's see, your overall energy for this month. Oh no, Capricorn. Oh no. The only one I've done for February so far is Virgo. And Earth signs so far aren't on a start for February. Virgo's overall energy was the Nine of Swords. Your overall energy, Capricorn, is the Tower. This can be good and it can be bad. It is talking about complete and total reformations, the foundation of something being shaken up entirely and major changes coming. Of course, those changes can be good or bad. I'll read you the exact definition of it. I like reading the exact definitions just so you know what the card can mean, because like I said, this is a general reading. But I do read what I think when I first see them. Disaster, upheaval, sudden change, and a revelation. So I think for the message that I'm getting out of those, the strongest for Capricorn is revelation for this card. And I do think that that'll affect the most Capricorns, but again, this is a general reading, so for others of you, it just might be a situation entirely in cutting the people and the things in your life that no longer work for you. Okay, Capricorn, let's go ahead. And your current situation, interesting, the Three of Cups. And when I see this card, I think of friendships, and it doesn't seem like an overly sad card. When I see this, I just see a lot of friendships. This is like the biggest word I'm getting for that card. The meaning says celebration, friendships, creativity, and community. So that will be very good. I think that your friends are playing a large part in this, and maybe even one of the people in your friends is somebody of interest for you this month, Capricorn. That could very well be for some of you. For some of you, your friends could just be there for you. Your friends could also be against you. What's helping or hurting the situation is the Death card. Very interesting. When I see that card, it reminds me a lot of the Tower card. I think of new beginnings and stuff. The meaning says endings, beginnings, change, transformation, and transition. So there will be a point this month, Capricorn, which you will look at your friends and you'll look at your community and the people that surround you, and this is exactly saying that, you're going to cut away the people who don't really do anything for you anymore, and you're going to give a hard look at who is there for you and who you want in your circle of friends. There will be some friends that could be cut for various reasons for various Virgo or Capricorns. Yeah, let's go ahead and see why more in the reading. Oh, so far we just aren't running into good luck, Capricorn. We're running into not so good cards, but for you I'm getting good meanings from them because I think that the new beginnings will be pretty good for you, Capricorn. And I think it's beginnings that you've known should happen for a while. It's changes that you've kind of deep down for... It's not going to, I don't think, just be wake up one day and, oh, bye. I think you've kind of for a while thought, I think something needs to change. Something just doesn't feel right. A gut feeling, but you don't really know what, maybe, even for a lot of you. What comes below you is the Devil. And this is kind of the past affecting the current. This card can mean addiction, sexuality. It can also mean bondage and materialism. So, for a lot of you, I think that there's been some kind of addiction that's hurt hurt the situation. Maybe it's someone in your life's been addicted to drugs or something, and it's just, you're like, I don't really need that in my life. I've tried to help you, but for some reason or another, you feel like you have to cut it away. For some Capricorns, I feel like it might be a sexuality thing. Maybe you might be like, you know what, this isn't working for me. Like a sexuality thing like that. For a lot of you, it could be materialism. Maybe you was with somebody who was with you just for materialism, or maybe you was with somebody just for materialism, but that doesn't really seem like a thing a Capricorn would do. So, in your past, okay, yeah. In the past is the Nine of Cups, and the meaning for that card is wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, and satisfaction. And that's in your past position. So I think that you've been holding on to this because of the past. You've been holding on to this because there was good times, whatever the situation is. But you're going to be ready for change at some point in Capricorn February, in February, Capricorn. And don't get mad at me because these cards, are saying things. I've had some people before give dislikes on my videos because they don't like what the cards are saying is going to happen for February. But I'm just going to tell you what the cards tell me are going to happen for you in February. It is a general reading. It may not apply to you. However, I'm just giving you the messages that the cards want me to tell you the most. And these are the messages the cards want me to tell you the most. What's coming above you, how you feel about the situation. This is so true. You're afraid of hurting them. You're either afraid of hurting them, and there may even, for some of you, with a number 3 like this, for some of you it could be a lover's triangle of some kind. But for others of you, it'll just simply be you're afraid to let go because you know that somebody's going to get hurt or you're going to get hurt, and there's going to be a lot of pain. The card says painful separation, sorrow, heartbreak, grief, and rejection. So that is definitely what's on your mind about this situation, and I can definitely see how that fits in with your reading, Capricorn. What comes after you is the Empress, and this will be in your near future. The Empress says fertility, femininity, beauty, nature, and abundance. So, it could just be a very, after you get rid of this negative energy or this negative person or this negative thing, you may, just kind of feel like the beauty. You may just feel so relaxed and like, when I think of beauty in nature like that, it's just such a peaceful, beautiful feeling. I don't know. This could also be a person that could be helping you through this situation. I could definitely see that for you as well, Capricorn. So that is a good card, but it's a very vague card, I feel like, for the future as well. How you see yourself is the Knight of Cups, Capricorn. And that card says romance, charm, imagination, knight in shining armor. Very interesting, Capricorn. It's not necessarily saying that you see yourself as the knight in shining armor, but you do see yourself as somebody who, when they're with somebody, this may be a thing for some of you. Maybe a lot of you are like, you feel like you're really good in a relationship, and you don't want to hurt this person. This could kind of really play with the Three of Swords. You don't really want to hurt this person. You don't want to be a person that causes heartbreak. You feel like you're a really good partner to be with, possibly. And that could possibly be why you haven't left the situation, for sure. And, of course, you control your own destiny. I mean, you could ignore this message and stay with the person, but that would not be wise. It's saying that you should cut this. You should make a change in your life, and I think that you know what change that is, Capricorn. Your environmental factors, or how the other person sees you, is the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords says indecision, choices, truths, stalemate, blocked emotions. Okay, so the other person could see you, and this isn't necessarily the person that you're going to cut, but that could be like a third person, because there is a Three of Swords. For a lot of you, there could be this third person that you need to cut, but this other person that you're romantically interested in as well. And there could be blocked emotions, and you may not be fully accepting this third thing, this third person. Um, it may There's some blocked emotions, there's some stalemate, and you need to come to a truce, you need to make a decision. It's saying that you've had some indecision, and that's how they see you. Like I said, it may not be the person that you need to cut, there may be a third person involved, because I do see the Three of Swords. For a lot of you, it could be talking about the person that you need to cut, and maybe that's what's caused this. Maybe they see you as somebody who doesn't care for them and has blocked emotions. But for a lot of you, I see that as being a third person outside of the person that you need to cut. Your hopes and fears is the Emperor. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Interesting. The Emperor says authority, father figure, structure, solid foundation. So that you're hoping that you finally feel like you're in a right place. You finally feel like you have that solid foundation, like you have some structure in life. You want to feel like you have what you know you deserve. And that is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for this structure, and there may be a father figure that helps you through the situation as well, and you could be hoping for that too for some of you. Okay, and your outcome. I like this card for you, Capricorn. It is the Eight of Swords. Or Eight of Wands, I'm sorry. Eight of Wands says speed, action, air, travel, movement, swift change. So this really plays well with the Death card and with the Tower card, in the sense that it talks about swift change. It's talking about, things being switched up, and there could be some swift movement, either on your part or this third party's part that you're interested in, but there's kind of some blocked emotions. If that's the case for you, for the individual watching this, then you may come to a revelation of that at some point this month, or they may try to communicate with you and it may really click or something. For others of you who doesn't have this third person, there is a romantic interest, and I do see it. There's going to be some swift movement, though, and for some of you, obviously not all of you, for a few of you, it could be some kind of air travel. You could be going somewhere with them, or you could be going somewhere to meet somebody that you've kind of been interested in. But for a lot of you, it could just be swift movement, swift action, swift word of mouth. Yeah. So I hope that the changes go easy for you, and I hope that by the end of the month, Capricorn, you're in a happy place. I might see you for a mid-month February reading, maybe, because this is a very interesting reading, and I would really love to see how the other half of February goes for you in specific, so I can try to help you more, because there's a lot of choices you're going to have coming up. Anyways, Capricorn, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great February. Bye.